right, I think we are just about ready to get started here today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. Today is Monday, October 18th. We are just going to be jumping right into it today. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend. Last time I talked to you guys on stream was last Friday when we did that Kahoot, which has since been turned into a video that went up earlier this morning. And if you've not yet seen it, I recommend checking it out. Let's go ahead and go over our streaming schedule before we get any further into the stream. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. These streams are always just supposed to be fun hangout sessions. We stream for about an hour, and that's exactly what today's stream is going to be. I don't really have anything majorly special planned for you guys today. Figured we could just take today to kind of relax and regroup after last week's Kahoot, which ended the week. I do think that we will be doing more Kahoots. I think we're going to try to do those every Friday on these streams. So if you're free on Friday, come on by these streams. We'll probably be doing another Ninjago Kahoot. Probably the same set, or not the same set of questions, but, you know, probably a similar format. 20 questions, just random Ninjago facts and tidbits or whatever, and obviously with no prize. A lot of you guys seem to really enjoy that Kahoot. Some of you guys are saying some super positive stuff in the chat about it. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you guys liked it, because I liked making and hosting that Kahoot, so we could totally do more. Probably, like I said, once a week, every Friday. We're going to try to do that. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. If there's ever a period during these streams where you want to have me switch up the background, feel free to let me know. I do have all the seasons on standby, which do include every single season of Ninjago, so let me know. Every couple of minutes we could switch it up. And let's just go ahead and, like I said, do a casual hangout today. I'm kind of tired, if I'm being honest. So let's just answer some questions from you guys, the chat. Did I finally separate the season 8 and 9 pictures? I did not, unfortunately. I gotta write that down as something that I should totally do. In fact, I might do that after the stream gets done. I do have a post-it note here that I can write notes on. So let me do that, because it's been a long time since I've started these streams, and season 8 and 9 are still classed as one thing. So we're gonna make that a goal for later today. Favorite color? I like blue. Blue is my favorite color. Used to be green because Lloyd used to be my favorite ninja, but I've since moved away from that. Some of you guys are talking about the Squid Game. I watched a little bit more of that over the weekend, and I am actually, I think, 5 episodes in. So I've seen up to episode 5. I'm on episode 6. Haven't watched that yet, though. Might do that tonight, though. But I will say it's pretty good so far. I've been enjoying it. Ever since I've been watching it. Season 6, sure. Favorite Lego piece? You know, I've been really fond of the brick separators. Like, that piece is actually really helpful. I like the new bluish tealish color that they've been, molding that piece in. So I'd say the brick separator, if you can count that as a Lego piece. I think that one's awesome. I got a nice handful of brick separators in my collection. They usually come with some of the larger sets. I think the City Gardens came with a blue one, though, if I'm not mistaken. I like those ones the most. Have I seen Halloween Kills? I have not. Probably not going to check that one out. I'm not a huge fan of the Halloween movies, and I have not seen the 2018 sequel, remake, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, have not seen that, so probably will not be watching the new one. Where's Waffle? Around here somewhere. Probably. Let me turn on my light quick. Yep, she's sleeping. Same old Waffle, sleeping every chance that she gets. She woke me up today by pulling my hair, so that was a fun way to get up. My hair is quite long. Have I seen Amazing Spider-Man? Yes, indeed. I have seen that movie. I like the first movie, if I'm being honest. The first Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. I'm pretty happy with that one. Amazing Spider-Man 2, not so much. Is Nacho still alive? Yes, indeed. Nacho was, is one of my other cats. He doesn't live here, though. He lives with my parents at their place. We just have too many cats here. I don't think he would be happy here with 3 other cats. But yeah, Nacho was my childhood cat. I got him, I think, when I was 10, and he's currently 11 years old. I got him when he was 3 months. So he's getting up there. He's pretty old, but yes, he is still kicking. He just doesn't live with me. I see him every so often. Review Venom 2. Probably won't do a review of that. I will say, though, Venom 2 is a lot better than the first Venom. Still not perfect. Still not a fantastic movie, in my opinion, but still good. I think I gave it like a 6 out of 10 on my Instagram. I'd recommend checking out my Instagram if you want to see more of my thoughts on certain movies that I see. Otherwise, on YouTube, I mainly just upload MCU, Marvel reviews whenever we get a new movie and or show. Favorite Spider-Man actor. They're kind of all good. All the movie Spider-Mans have, had their high moments and their low moments for me. I'd say Tom Holland's probably the best live-action Spider-Man, but I'd say my favorite iteration of Spider-Man overall is definitely the Spider-Man PS4. That universe, that Spider-Man, that's easily my favorite one ever. Pilot episodes. Sure, we can jump to those. Yes, the pilot movies of Ninjago. Imagine if Ninjago started with movies. That'd be crazy. Favorite Ninjago quote. There's a lot of really fun moments in Ninjago. A lot of really fun quotes. I'd say some of the more iconic quotes come from Zane and his background. You were built to protect those who cannot protect themselves. That one's pretty good. With Zane's history and his father and all that kind of jazz. I like that a lot. I think it's motivational. I think it's it's good for Zane's character, I will say. The Master Wu quote, "Don't put off until tomorrow what can be done today," actually got me through high school because I used to procrastinate a lot and I would always sit down to do my work like, yes, you are right, Master Wu. I will do what can be done today or whatever. You get it. You get the idea. A lot of very wise quotes coming from Ninjago. What am I going to be for Halloween? I do not have a Halloween costume yet, and I should probably get one soon. I do plan on going to a couple of haunted houses this year, maybe actually going out and celebrating Halloween for once in my life. But I would need a costume, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. Just half tempted to, put on like a fake mustache and go as Super Mario or something. I have no idea. Did I do college today? I did do a little bit of college work earlier. Every Monday we get our new assignments for the week, so I just checked to see what those were. Most of my stuff for school doesn't really come in until Tuesday though, so I'll probably be doing a little more tomorrow. But yes, I did do some college stuffs today. Dressed as Garmadon. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I could totally do like younger Garmadon. I doubt anybody would know what I was dressed as, but I could probably pull it off. I mean, especially Garmadon's design from Spinjitzu Brothers. Maybe I could do that for Halloween. Usually I don't dress up, but this year, like I said, I kind of want to do something for Halloween. I will be doing a couple of celebratory Halloween videos as well. I got a couple of those planned for Ninjago content, including, another look back at Day of the Departed, the closest thing that we have to a Ninjago Halloween special. Go as Cole with the man bun. That's also a good idea. I might do that too. I got to figure out something quick though, because Halloween is very quickly approaching. I just realized today that it's already the 18th of October. Feels like this month just started. But no, it's already the 18th. Dressing up as Skybound J. That's pretty cool. That is a really cool idea. I'd want to do something Ninjago related. That does sound like fun. A couple of folks asking for my favorite ninja suits. My favorite suits as a group are the elemental kimonos, I'd say, and my favorite of those is easily the golden kimono for Lloyd, the original one. I'd say that's probably my favorite ninja suit that we've seen since the series has begun. Otherwise, like I said, the kimonos are cool. Lately, I've been really into the Deepstone suits, experimenting with those, trying different armor. I think some of the Deepstone suits actually look good with golden armor. I know by default they have black armor with the exception of Nia, but I feel like if you gave them all golden armor, some of them look good. It works for some of them, like Kai or Lloyd. Definitely does not work for somebody like Zane, though. No way, no how. You started reading Way of the Departed today. It's super good. Yeah, I like Way of the Departed. Oh my goodness, look who just subscribed. It's John Cena. Thanks, John Cena. Man, celebrities love my channel. We had Tom Holland in the Kahoot. Now we have John Cena subscribing to my channel. Thanks for the subscription, John Cena. I loved you in the Suicide Squad. But no, Way of the Departed is pretty good. In all seriousness, yeah, Way of the Departed is pretty awesome. I like it quite a bit. Serves as a nice bridge between season 7 and season 8, I must say. I hope it's canon. Like, fingers crossed. Maybe we could do like a YouTube short for that, you know. John Cena watches my channel. I'm kind of impressed with how well that Tom Holland video is doing today. Last I checked, it was getting pretty close to 8,000 views. Usually I don't get that in a day for any given video. And right now it's at 8.5K. Yeah, I feel bad for the people that actually watched that video and expected Tom Holland to appear, but, you know, whatever works. The video does have a fair amount of dislikes as well, so I suppose it was worth it. It was a worthwhile experiment. I'm just surprised as to how well that video actually did. I'm hoping that it can pass 10K soon. That's my goal. Should use NCS music. They're not copyrighted. I'm not familiar with that type of music, but I will look into that. The video or the music that I have during the intro of my streams, that is also non-copyrighted, so it works out for what I need. Let's see. Henry the Green Engine Productions just subscribed. Thanks a lot, Henry. How's my roommate doing? She's cool. Lots of work, though. Lots of work, and she's also in school. So we keep each other company, I suppose, while working on school stuff. Thank you, Jaden, for the subscription as well. Season 3? Totally. Oh, we got lots of people subscribing. Okay. Hold on. We got, what's that? Bishtar? Thank you for the subscription. Again, apologies if I mispronounce anybody's name. Why do I think the U.S. is a bad country? Other countries sound better. Like, I want to move to Italy. Italy sounds awesome. Just from what I've seen. I'm sure every country has their issues. Unfortunately, I was born in the United States of America. And we don't get free healthcare. But yeah, you know how it goes. leave a comment in the chat. Where are you from? What country do you originate from? Have I watched Total Drama? I have not. That was another one of those series that I basically missed out on. But I remember seeing it on TV when I was younger. You know, I remember seeing it, you know, in passing, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. Favorite My Hero episode? Ooh, the first one that comes to mind is the episode where Midoriya and Todoroki fight in the sports festival. That one's pretty cool, I must say. Lots of folks from the United States. Can we do a Kahoot? We're going to be doing Kahoots every Friday on the streams. I think we're going to make that a weekly tradition. Another question, when will you do the Kahoot again? On Fridays. We're going to be doing that. So we got to make it through the whole week here. But we will be doing some fun stuff in between. Like I am planning to film another video with you guys at some point during this week. Not sure when that will be, though. Could be any time between Tuesday and Thursday. Have not decided yet. But yeah, on Friday we're going to be doing Kahoots during these streams. We're going to make that an official thing. Or at least I'm going to try to, as long as Kahoots, you know, lets me keep my free account. I'm not paying them a single penny for Kahoots. No, thank you. Thank you, Diana, for the subscription. What's my favorite movie? All-time favorite movie is Tremors from 1990. If you haven't seen it, recommend it, especially for spooky season. It's kind of a scary movie. Kevin Bacon gets attacked by a bunch of underground sandworms, which was actually referenced, fun fact, in an episode of Ninjago. If you guys remember during Skybound, there was that bit where they were on the desert island, and they were attacked by those underground sandworm things. Yeah, supposedly that's a direct reference to Tremors, one of my favorite films. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Kind of connecting two of my favorite things together. Favorite movie with my favorite Lego series. Put them together, it's genius. But yeah, check out Tremors. Probably don't watch any of the other ones. Probably just the first one. They have a lot of really bad sequels, as most horror movie franchises do. First one's usually good, and then it's followed by a large array of not so good sequels. Favorite Ninjago season? I love season 4, Tournament of Elements. That's easily my favorite one. Sons of Garmadon is a close second. Favorite anime. My favorite animes, I'm not sure if people will have heard of them, but my top 3 right now in no particular order. Clanad is one of my favorites. I love Toradora. That's another one of my favorite series. And New Game. New Game. In fact, my only tattoo is a New Game themed tattoo. Got that on my wrist. And I think this month will be the 3rd anniversary of me having that tattoo. I'd like to get something Ninjago related at some point too. I have no idea what I'd get though. Is Tremors really up to 6 sequels? Last I checked, they only had 5. When did they make another one? Am I missing something? Gonna have to look into that. But yeah, those are some of my favorite animes. Have I had a good day? Today's been alright. Admittedly, I've been kind of tired, trying to wake up a little bit, get some work done. But overall, today's been okay, I suppose. Hopefully you guys are having a good day as well. Have I seen Fairy Tail? Yes, indeed. I've actually sat through that entire series, and I will say it's worth it to an extent. I think there are definitely some good things going on in the Fairy Tail series, but I don't know. It wasn't my favorite anime that I've ever watched. It has some issues, though. But yes, I have seen Fairy Tail. Have not read the manga, though. And I've not seen that that new series that Fairy Tail's doing. What is it, like Eden Zero? Have not seen that. Though I would like to at some point. Get Cole's eyebrows as a tattoo. What if I tattooed over my own eyebrows? Like, what if I just shaved my eyebrows and then tattooed Cole's eyebrows over top of it? That'd certainly be something. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Like, if you're going to do that, maybe just use like a marker or something. Don't actually tattoo stuff on your face. Unless you want to. I'm not your dad. You do what you want. But it's probably not a good idea. Just letting you guys know. Season 12, sure. Prime Empire, going from Season 3 to Season 12. Check it out. We went from tech season to tech season. Hopefully Season 16 is another one of those tech seasons. Certainly sounds like it might be with those with that set list that we got a while back. All the crazy mechs and vehicles and whatnot. I think that'd be fun. The Overlord is better than the Time Twins. I would agree with that statement. Though I know some people absolutely love the Time Twins. What if I had OG Jay's eyebrows? You know, I've thought about doing that when I was younger. I was like, you know what I should do? I should shave a little part of my eyebrow off, and then it would be exactly like Jay's original eyebrows. Never did that, though, thankfully. I also had the genius idea to dye my hair blonde at one point because I wanted to look like Lloyd. I'm also glad I never did that. But, you know, I was younger. Can't blame me entirely for those decisions that almost happened. But yeah, nothing against like dyed hair or whatever. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair another color right now, but don't know what I want to do just yet. Been toying with that idea though. In my opinion, who's the best waifu? In general, Ko Yagami from New Game. Look her up, she's awesome. In Ninjago, definitely Skylar or Maya. Gotta go with either of those. Beyblades or Ninjago spinners. I was never big into Beyblade though. However, fun story, at my elementary school, when I was in elementary school, all those moons ago, there was like a big rivalry between the kids that loved Beyblades and the kids that loved Ninjago spinners. I think Ninjago was just coming out at the time. I think I would have been in 5th grade, so yeah, elementary school. People used to play with their Beyblades outside during recess all the time. And we had like this thing in the sandbox that was kind of like a table that had like a dome in it, or like half a dome basically. And it was meant for sand, but people used it for Beyblade tournaments. And they would never let us, me and my friends that had Ninjago spinners, we were never allowed to play with the Beyblade kids. So we always had to take either the sidewalk or a different table or something to play our games. It was a fun time. And then Beyblades got banned at our school, so the Ninjago Spinner Club, rose to power. But just a fun story from my childhood, when myself and several of my friends liked Ninjago, and now I'm the only one. But yeah, to answer that question, I've never really been into Beyblade. Probably because of for that reason. I was like, you know what? No, those Beyblades, they've ruined our recess. We as Ninjago fans, we need that sandbox, you know? Something like that. Have I ever had a friend who didn't live in my country? I do talk to people that live in different countries. I've never Have I ever met? I don't think I've ever met any of my friends that live in different countries, though, like face to face. I don't think I've ever done that. I would like to, though. But especially with like the pandemic or whatever going on right now, it's been difficult to do stuff like that. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yeah, Pokemon cards got banned at my school too. Yeah, for the same reason, because people kept getting scammed. People would like either make fake cards. Fake cards were at my school a lot, and I used to be real good at like telling the difference between fake and real cards, so I would help people not get scammed with their trades. And then the people that were scamming got mad at me because I'm helping the people not get scammed. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to scam people? Clearly, but that's not going to happen. But yeah, I used to trade Pokemon cards a lot with my friends at school. I don't collect Pokemon cards much anymore, though. Looking through my collection recently, when I moved, I went through my entire collection. Again, I only had one fake card in there. So one person got away with scamming me during elementary school. Otherwise, all the rest of those filthy scammers did not get to me, which is good. Do I want Morrow to return? I think if they were going to bring him back, they probably should have for Day of the Departed, when he turned good. But no, he decided to sit back in the statue and promptly die again. So I don't know if Morrow's ever going to come back. Maybe he will. I'd like to see him come back, but who knows what Ninjago has up their sleeves. Me simping on Akita. Akita's a good choice, though. You're not too far off there. It was a pretty solid choice. Is Way of the Departed canon to the show? Way of the Departed has been said that it could be canon, as in there's like a 50-50 chance that it might be. It would work if it were to be canon. It could totally work, but it has not been confirmed officially to be canon. I like to treat it like it is, though. I think there's a lot of really good stuff going on in Way of the Departed, and especially now with that new Ninjago story, Splinter in the Blind Man's Eye, lots of real good stuff coming from that, and that's another one of those could be canon Ninjago stories. It could be canon, it might not be canon. I like to think that it is. Season 13 background? Sure. We can jump to Master of the Mountain. DC or Marvel? I've always been more of a Marvel guy, but I've not hated on DC, so I like stuff from both companies. Was kind of disappointed to wake up to the news today that Marvel was delaying a bunch of their movies. Don't know if you guys saw that. But, that was a treat to wake up to. Fortunately, they did not delay Spider-Man, and they did not delay Guardians 3. So the two movies that I'm actually looking forward to, they did not delay those. Thank God, man. Sons of Garmadon or Hunted. I prefer Sons of Garmadon. That's my that's my favorite season in the Oni trilogy. Do I think we will see the new Windmaster in the show, or the new Wind Elemental? I bet we will at some point. I think we totally will. I think it should either be Pixel, Nelson, or Antonia. Those are my top three, I'd say. But yes, I do think we are going to. I think we are going to see the new Wind Elemental at some point. Yeah, it would be Sony's decision if they wanted to delay Spider-Man. That is true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, Sony signs off on all of Spider-Man's stuff. In a way, Marvel kind of makes it, and Sony gets final say in it, from what I understand. But yes, it would be Sony's decision. But I think with how well, or how decent, I guess, Venom is doing at the box office, it's not doing great, but it's not doing terrible either. I think they're going to keep Spider-Man where it is. I don't think they're going to bump that one back. They better not. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to this year, like movie-wise anymore. I have tickets for the Eternals, but I'm not super looking forward to that one. But I am obviously going to see it, so I can review it for you guys. Does Pixel deserve an elemental power? I'd say so. She's been around for a long time. Would prefer Pixel didn't end up having an element. Feel like she might just be a copy of Nia. That's a fair point to make, too. I think that's fair. Honestly, it could go either way. I think I'd like it if Pixel did get an element at some point, though. But yes, she doesn't need one to be relevant. She's been relevant for years now in Ninjago without having a power. So that is true. Have I watched Shang-Chi? Yes, indeed I have. And I have done a review for it on the channel. If you want to hear a little bit more of my thoughts regarding that film, feel free to check it out. Was Venom 2's budget only $40 million? That seems kind of small for the Venom movie. But yeah, usually when movies come out, they need to make double their budget because, you know, the budget that it actually took to make the movie, plus roughly double that for marketing reasons, you know, trailers, commercials, posters, all that kind of jazz. Usually you have to double what your budget was at the box office to consider it to be a success, you know, roughly. Which is why something like the Ninjago movie, despite making more than its budget, is still considered a financial disappointment because it did not make back marketing costs. Is Shang-Chi in the movie still around here? It still is. They're still playing it around here. It'll probably be gone here pretty quick. I imagine they're going to put it on Disney Plus soon, right? Because I know it was going to go free to Disney Plus after like 40 days or something like that. How's 2021 going? It could be a lot better, I'm going to be honest, especially in the Ninjago scene. The Ninjago TV show, at least, kind of was wrapped up for this year by around May-ish. So we've basically been sitting here waiting for the next season for a good while now. For a good while. November 12th? Okay, so yeah, pretty quick. Less than a month. Season 15 pictures? Sure. Should really sleep at 2 a.m. Dude, you have no idea. I'm up until like maybe 7 a.m. my time most days. It's currently 7:30 p.m. right now, and I still have a lot of work to do. So I'm probably going to be up for a while working on stuff. 2020 worst year in my opinion. Yeah, that's still a lot worse than this year for sure. 2021 at least tried to bounce back a little bit from 2020. Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm not a huge fan of the original Ghostbusters. I mean, it's a good movie, sure, but you know, I don't know. It's not my favorite. I didn't grow up with it. I don't have a lot of nostalgia for the original Ghostbusters. I might not go see the new one. I don't think I've seen Ghostbusters 2 in years, but I might see it. Not sure yet, though. It's not on my, you know, must-watch list or anything like that. Who do I ship Lloyd with the most? Right now, probably Akita. If Harumi were to still be alive, though, I feel like Harumi and Lloyd would have eventually worked out, honestly. Maybe Lloyd could have visited her in prison or whatever occasionally. They could have built up their relationship that way. I don't know. I think if Harumi wouldn't have died, they could have easily made it work. She redeemed herself right before she died, so I feel like she could have bounced back, that's for sure. Should hire staff. I don't know about that. I feel like the production that I put into these videos right now, it's a nice amount of work for me personally to do on my own. Though I have considered maybe hiring some people for various things, like maybe a thumbnail artist or something like that. Though, once again, my finances right now aren't really in the position for me to hire people either. So I'm basically paying off school a lot these days. Yeah, I could totally put mods in the stream chat at one point, though. That is true. Not sure if I'd pay for that, though. Like, I do a decent job moderating the chat on my own, I think. Thomas Fan, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, there's not like an insane amount of people in these streams either. It's a pretty decent turnout. It's enough for me that I can, you know, handle the chat and, you know, stream at the same time. If we had maybe a couple more people in the streams watching at any given time, maybe I'd hire some mods, but don't know. Don't know for sure. Should Wajira have a voice? Nah, I like her a lot as like a raging giant snake. I think that's funny. Can we do another poll? Oh yeah, we could totally do a poll. We're over halfway in the stream and we have not done a poll just yet. Give me some ideas though for a poll. And then we can go ahead and do something like that. Leave some poll suggestions in the chat and we can totally do one. Keep making that money. Trying my best. I mean, doing YouTube full time is enough to pay for school. So we're keeping on, I suppose. Will there be a Kahoot? Every week on Friday now we're going to be doing Kahoots. So you're going to have to wait until the end of the week, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Let's see. What are some poll suggestions? Preferably something that can only have like 4 options, you know, because YouTube only gives me 4 options at a time, unfortunately. Let's see what we got. Well, first of all, we have a donation.
Pizza time.
Pizza time indeed. Thank you, Darth J. Flem, for donating $5 through the super chat. He says, first stream I've made it to in a while. Let's go. Haha. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for the donation. Thanks for supporting the stream. We got official WWE subscribing. Seems like John Cena called his friends to subscribe here. Lots of stuff going on. Let's put together a poll. Let's look at the chat. Let's find something to do. Favorite Spinjitzu animation. Actually, that could be pretty good, honestly. Favorite Spinjitzu animation, because the Spinjitzu... Oh, what was that? That's a random poll with nothing in it. Don't click on that one. We're doing another one. My mouse kind of misclicked. But yeah, let's do favorite Spinjitzu animation. I think that one sounds fun. We could do a few more as well. But let's start with that one. You need to add an option. Let's see. Pilots to, what, Season 7? That was one. And then S8 through S10. And then S11 plus. How about we do that? Because I believe there are only 3 different types of Spinjitzu animation, right? Let's try that. Let's see how that goes. Should we do a poll for every weekday or not really? We could totally do polls whenever you guys want. Polls aren't that difficult to set up and do, so we could totally do multiple polls per stream. Just kind of depends on what you guys would like to do. But for right now, feel free to vote for that poll. What's your favorite Spinjitzu animation? Kind of lines up with the video that I'm doing today, filming later today, so feel free to vote. Maybe we could do that. And someone just subscribed, but I did not see who that was, unfortunately. Let's go. Can I rewind my stream a little bit? Let's see if we can shout that person out, because that person deserves a shout out just like everybody. Come on. Let's see if I can see it. It might take me a second here, folks. Give me 1 second. No, I did not see who that was. Gosh heck. Oh, there it is. Feral Freak Show. Thank you for the subscription. We did it. We did it. Perfect. No, let's jump to the current time. There we go. All right, we're back. Perfect. Big thumbs up. What's my favorite mech? Probably the Golden Mech, the original one. I was not really a huge fan of the Legacy remake of the Golden Mech, if I'm being honest. I feel like the Golden Mech should feel more ancient in nature. That original Golden Mech is perfect for that. The new Legacy one doesn't really hold a lot of those same personality traits, I'd say. That's for sure. It feels too modern, if that makes sense. Literally can't look at the screen because you haven't watched CPAT. Oh man, let's do something different. Let's switch over to something a little different. Season 5 sounds good. Yeah, we can do Season 5. Do I like Season 5? Yeah, Season 5's okay. I don't mind Possession all that much. I'm thinking about rewatching it again for the Spooky Time season. I feel like a lot of you guys should do that too. Wu or Garmadon? I think Garmadon's the better character. So I guess Garmadon, he's a lot funnier than Master Wu. He's a lot more humorous in that way. Yeah, Possession's really cool. Really, really cool. Favorite ninja and favorite power. My favorite ninja is Cole. I think he's the best. My favorite power, though, let's see. I like ice. I like lightning. I like water. Earth is definitely not my favorite power. But Cole is my favorite ninja. In terms of power, like I said, lightning, water, what else did I say? Ice, that types of stuffs. All right, well, that's fun. Have no idea what that was, but something just crashed in my room. Waffle, what did you do? What did you do? I'm going to have to look at that after the stream gets done, folks. I don't know what that was, but Waffle's looking like she's pretty guilty. What'd you do, Waffle? What did you do? Well, I'll look that up after the stream. You guys want to see the Waffle picture? Sure. This is the image of Waffle that I have. There's the guilty party. Well, usually when I hear a big crash in my room, 9 times out of 10, it's Waffle doing something. Waffle's doing something that she's not supposed to be doing. What'd you do, Waffle? She's like in the corner looking at me like, I didn't do nothing. What you talking about? What was that? I have no idea. I gotta look. I heard something in the way back corner of my room. It was pretty loud. Thank you, Kaiju, for the subscription. Poor Waffle. Yeah, I'm sure it's no big deal. I'm sure nothing bad happened. Is that Meowthro? Yes, indeed. Lots of folks have said that Waffle looks exactly like Meowthro, which I do agree with. Who did Waffle kill this time? No idea. Hopefully she didn't knock over anything majorly important. Fingers crossed. What season would I like to rewatch and why? Well, we talked about earlier maybe rewatching Possession for the spooky time season. That sounds like something that I'd like to do. Otherwise, in general, I want to watch season 11 again, specifically the Ice chapter. I think I'd like to rewatch that at some point. Maybe the Ice chapter around Christmas time, around the winter. Opinions on Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite and I do not plan to. How are we doing on this poll? Favorite Spinjitzu animation? The pilots to season 7 is winning, with season 8 to season 10 in second place, and then season 11 onwards is in last place. We're going to let that poll go for a little while longer. Just a little while longer. And then we will switch things up a little bit. Deep breath. In fact, I'm going to take a sip of my water as well. Imagine Waffle knocked over all my big Lego builds. Fortunately, it didn't come from that corner. It came from the corner with the bookshelf. So I'm imagining after the stream, I'm going to have to clean up some books that may or may not be all over the floor right now. Not sure, though. Going to have to wait and see. We have Avery with the $5 donation. Thank you very much, Avery. They say, big fan. Thank you for all the great content. Well, thank you very much for being such a good fan, Avery. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thanks for the kind words. You are awesome. You will see a pizza time donation soon, hopefully, or a notification. Hopefully it comes soon. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay, but we'll just have to wait and see. But once again, thank you, Avery. Nonetheless, there it is.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Thank you, Avery, for the $5 through Super Chat. Let's see. Do I know when the new episode of the new season is? I have no idea. Hopefully sometime in January we're going to see the new season. But I cannot say for certain. Anyone remember Ninjago XD? Oh yeah, I could not make Ninjago XDs nowadays. There's a lot of really offensive things in those videos that modern day Ninjago Twitter would have a fit over. So probably not going to be able to make a lot of Ninjago XDs. And plus, they gave me copyright issues like no tomorrow. I remember half of those videos got blocked. Half of them got taken down by Lego directly. It used to give me a lot of copyright issues. So I would love to make more Ninjago XDs, but I'm just not able to. Like, YouTube says no, Lego says no, and Ninjago Twitter most definitely says no. Thanks, Twitter, for ruining another thing. Dareth Puffs 3. Dareth Puffs 3 when? It's kind of like the new Half-Life 3, you know? Did we ever get Half-Life 3 or not? Cannot remember if we ever got that. When will we get the new set pictures? Probably sometime in November, maybe early November, I'd say. I think that might be when we can expect to see some of those leaked images. I was kind of expecting them to show up earlier, if I'm being honest, but I'm sure we'll get them eventually. We'll probably get leaked set images at some point, and then the official ones probably a little closer to December. Hey, we can go ahead and end off the poll. The pilots to season 7 won in terms of the Spinjitzu animation. Whatever it was. What's your favorite Spinjitzu animation? Let's see. We can do another poll here in a few minutes. What do I like so much about the Overlord? I really enjoy the lore and the background surrounding the Overlord. I think some of the best storytelling in Ninjago history comes from season 2. Especially with the final battle, all that kind of stuff. And I like the Overlord. I love how intimidating he is. I think his dragon form is easily one of the greatest things that we've ever seen in Ninjago, which is why I was so excited that he finally got a set for Legacy. I thought that was awesome. I don't know. He was just like Ninjago's really big first bad guy, aside from, Garmadon and Pythor. But I always thought he was like the most evil of the original run of Ninjago. I guess that's why I like him so much. Season 3 Overlord is cool as well, just not as cool as Season 2 Overlord. I love the idea of this little purple blob on the beach just kind of manipulating Garmadon and controlling him. I think that's really scary when a previously established villain is controlled by something unknown, by something greater. I just find that to be super cool. Yeah, candidate for the Master of Wind. Yeah, we could do that. Who should we put, though? Because there could be a couple ones. Who could be if I could spell, the new Wind Master? In fact, I know what we're gonna do. The first option is gonna be Pixel. Second option is gonna be Nelson. The third option is going to be Antonia, and then the fourth option is going to be a new character. Let's see that. I don't think Dareth is ever going to be an elemental master, aside from his brown power or whatever that was during Hunted. Who's to say? Most of the time, though, when you expect there's a lot of stuff like who's the Vengestone buyer. Usually, it's going to be a new character. I feel like they might do a similar thing for the Wind Master. But yeah, just feel free to vote in that poll. You don't have to, of course. But if you would like to, feel free. Right now, a new character is winning, with Nelson being in second. Antonia only has 3% of the votes. I think Antonia would be awesome as a ninja. We need another female ninja on the team. I'd prefer Skylar, but that's just me. Do we need a new ninja? I don't think we need a new ninja necessarily. I think it would be appreciated by a lot of people, because we have not gotten a new ninja in a long time. But yeah, I don't think it's not necessary, that's for sure. Have I ever played Hello Neighbor? I have not. Did I get the new accurate Ninjago weapons from that seller on Instagram? I did not. I kind of missed the window for that. But they do look kind of cool, though. Like, I've seen some pictures of those, those more accurate golden weapons. In case you guys don't know, there's somebody on Instagram. I forget who it is. I cannot remember. But they make and sell, super screen-accurate Ninjago weapons. And I've seen people buy some of those. I've seen some pictures that people take with the golden weapons, and they look really cool. I'm not a big fan of their version of the Sword of Fire, though. To me, it just looks a little too short. Looks a little too stout. I prefer the Lego version of that, but I would like to get some of those eventually, though. Not sure when I'll get the chance to do that, though. But they do look pretty cool. Do I have the Seabound Dragon? I bought a copy of that for my giveaway that I did a while back, but I do not have a copy personally for myself. And I probably won't get one. Maybe I'll get it for Christmas or something, or maybe if I find it on sale sometime down the road, I'll buy it there. It's not a priority. There's not a whole lot about that set that I want. The Nia figure I can find in another set, which I did. And I don't know. The only reason I'd get that set is for the dragon. But I already have a couple of dragons on display right now. I think Kai's Fire Dragon is a much better dragon, but that's just my opinion. What's my favorite Marvel movie? Gotta go with the first Iron Man. My least favorite is Captain Marvel. Not super excited about the sequel. Season 10 images? Sure. So sorry I forgot about the stream. Hey, no worries. If there's ever a day where you guys cannot join the stream, obviously that's totally okay. The streams will always be up on the channel as videos after they get done being, live and broadcasted. So there's always an opportunity for you guys to watch them back and listen if you would like. I think that's good for folks that can't be here, or for folks that forget occasionally. It's totally okay. But yeah, they are uploaded as videos if you ever want to rewatch them or watch them for the first time. Whatever works. Can I do Ninjago hauls? I try to do them whenever I buy a bunch of Ninjago sets. Not often, though, do I do that. Admittedly, I only buy a couple of sets at a time, though sometimes I do buy a lot. And when I do buy a lot, I will make a haul video. Sometimes I'll just buy a random set every now and then, and I won't bother making a haul video on it. But, I try to do hauls when I get when I get a large quantity of sets, when I decide to buy a little more. What's my take on stop motion? I'm not good at it. I've tried it before. It hasn't really worked out for me. So, yeah, stop motion is just not my thing. I don't really like watching stop motion videos either. Not my favorite thing ever. But yeah. Am I a fan of the Ninjago movie game? I am. I remember playing that a lot when it came out. I tried to play through it again recently, but it got rid of all my progress, and I have no idea how I'm going to be able to get that all again. Might have to play it at one point or replay it. I had it on my PS4. Kind of want to get it on my Switch, though, because on Switch I think it's fairly cheap, if I'm not mistaken. Chris Hemsworth is in the stream. Yo, Chris Hemsworth, put me in the next Thor movie. I'm growing out my hair. Maybe I could play young Thor in a flashback or something. I might need to bulk up though a little bit. I am quite skinny. Unfortunately, I don't have much muscle, but I could totally get more muscle. I'd do anything for Chris Hemsworth. Do I like Pokemon? Yeah, I like Pokemon. I've been a Pokemon fan since I was 6 years old. I think Diamond and Pearl was coming out around the time, which is why I'm kind of excited for the Diamond and Pearl remakes coming out next month. Just in time for my birthday. I'm going to be really excited to play through those. Planning on taking a couple days off to play through those when I eventually do get them. But you know how it goes. I love Pokemon. That's pretty much the only game series that I play consistently. Can I read the Ninjago language? No, but I do know a couple of symbols, like some of the symbols that the ninja have used on some of their past suits. I can recognize those pretty easily, but I cannot fluently read the Ninjago language. If you guys can, feel free to let me know, because I am very jealous of those who can fluently read Ninjargon, or whatever that language is called. Speaking of which, have I tried learning a new language? I at one point wanted to learn Japanese, and I got a bunch of books on that. That didn't last long, though. I know how to say a couple of key phrases. If I ever go to Japan, I feel like I'd be covered with just basic conversation or whatever. We're asking where things are, for example. But I do not speak fluent Japanese. That was my goal, and I've yet to achieve that goal. I also took Spanish in high school. I can speak a little Spanish, but once again, not fluently. Could probably ask for directions or whatever, but no way am I going to be able to, carry on a full conversation. Ninjago translation books. Ninjago translation booklets. We need those. If Ninjago were to make something like that, I would totally buy it. Like an English to Ninjagon translator. That'd be awesome. Favorite Ninjago set and why? My all-time favorite set is either the Gardens or the movie Bounty. I'd say the Destiny's Bounty from the movie is easily my favorite, though. And I just like it because it's gorgeous. I think that has the best construction out of any Destiny's Bounty that we've seen thus far. It even beats the whatchamacallit. It even beats the Legacy Bounty. They have one in the booklet for the City Gardens. I do not remember that. I'm going to have to look. I have the instructions somewhere around here. Going to have to look through that. Because honestly, there you go. Your English to Ninjagon translator. Thanks for reminding me of that. I'm going to write that down as something that I could look for later. Let's see how the poll is doing. Yeah, new characters easily winning. But of the established characters, Nelson has the most amount of votes, which is fair. Season 1 background? Yeah. Season 1. Would I like to see a live-action Ninjago movie? I think that could be fun. They'd never do it. I doubt that would ever happen, but I'd love to see that if they, could do something similar to that. Maybe they could do like a Ninjago reimagined short that's done completely in live action. That'd be fun to see. If they did like a huge, big budget movie for Ninjago, like a huge live action movie, yeah, I'd love to see that. I have some ideas as to who I would cast as some of these characters, but I don't know. Some of them might be pretty hard to cast for. I still think Ewan McGregor would make for an excellent Sensei Garmadon, but that's just me. Not Lord Garmadon, but Sensei Garmadon specifically. Just my personal thoughts on that. I know some people absolutely cringe at the idea of live-action Ninjago. Just imagining the movie with people in Lego suits. Yeah, imagine a live-action Ninjago movie, but for the costumes, they all wear those really, really terrible Ninjago Halloween costumes. That's what they wear. Yeah, reimagine Season 2 when. They should make more of those shorts at some point. Thoughts on Korg? Korg from the Marvel films. He's cool. I like Taika Waititi. He's a fun director / actor. I like how he plays Korg. I think he's cool. Have I seen Free Guy? I have not. I saw Free Guy was on sale on Blu-ray at my local Target last I was there, but I did not get it. I'll probably wait for the price to go down on that one. I'm not in a huge rush to see Free Guy. I've seen like some of the clips online. They're kind of cool. What about Craig? How do I feel about Craig from Ninjago? Not a huge fan of Craig. I think he's probably one of the dumber side characters, if you can even call him a side character. Thoughts on Kalmar versus Pythor? I'd say Pythor would probably win. I think Pythor has like the tactical advantage over Kalmar. Because of invisibility and such. But if they're in the water, I have no doubts that Kalmar might win. Just kind of depends on the scenario, kind of depends on the battlefield. In terms of who's the better character, definitely Pythor, in my opinion. We need to see Pythor back at some point in time. Let's see. Did I know that 4 of the Forbidden Spinjitzu minifigures are canon? Don't know why my brain kind of killed itself trying to read that question, but yeah, I suppose 4 of them technically are, right? The only ones that aren't canon are technically Kai and Nia, because they never used Forbidden Spinjitzu. Otherwise, in Season 11, we saw Cole use it, Jay used it, Zane used it, and Lloyd definitely used it. So yeah, I guess those 4 would be canon, I suppose you could say. You know how it goes. Am I going to see the Book of Boba Fett? Probably not. I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars, and if I were to watch that, I'd want to finish The Mandalorian first. I've not seen that though. I've only seen a little bit. I have a TikTok. Yeah, I do have a TikTok account. You can probably find me on there. I think I've only posted like one thing though, but I don't plan on posting more. I'm not a huge fan of the application known as TikTok. I like the Ninjago episode TikTok, but it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. Season 7 pictures? Yeah, totally. Hands of Time. Hands of Time seems to be pretty popular on these streams. Lots of people want to see those images. Kai versus Jay. If they were to fight all out, I think that Kai might have the upper hand, if we're being honest. I mean, they fought before. In Season 1, they fought when the ninja were doing their kendo matches or whatever. So I'd say Kai might win. TikTok ripped off Ninjago. I agree. Ninjago or Lego should send TikTok a cease and desist. Yeah, we can pretty much wrap up the poll. A new character has won in terms of who you guys think could be the new Wind Master. The new character got the most amount of votes. I agree. I feel like they might make the Wind Master a new character if they decide to go that route. Kai fighting Jay because of Nia. I imagine if Jay did something to Nia, like if Jay broke her heart, Kai would show no remorse. He'd go all out on Jay. I don't think we're going to be doing another poll during this stream because we only have a few minutes left in this stream. Is the stream going to end soon? Yeah, we have a few minutes left. It is 7:57. We've been streaming for about 57 minutes. So we're going to wrap things up here shortly. Scales versus Pythor. Pythor would probably win, no doubt. I really liked seeing Scales fight Slithera, though, in the earlier Ninjago season. That was fun, like in Season 1. I liked seeing that. I remember that very vividly. Who should get Season 16, Jay or Kai? Why not make it a season where they can both be the main character? We've seen 2 ninja be the center focus of a season before, so why not? I think that's highly possible. Ninjago nuclear codes. Don't know about that. Somebody steals the nuclear codes of Ninjago. Season 16 plot confirmed. Why did I stop using background videos? They gave me copyright issues, like a lot of copyright issues. Lego is not really good at accepting what fair use is in terms of video production, and they would often flag my videos. They'd be restricted in certain countries. I could not monetize videos. I could not do this for a job if I used a lot of background footage. I've been experimenting recently with footage, though. A couple of my, not recent, but a couple of videos in the past few months have had footage in them, but those gave me copyright issues too. So I'm just not allowed to use footage, I guess. I know other people use that no problem, but I don't think a lot of other Ninjago YouTubers are doing this for a job, you know? Like, this is my full-time job. I don't want to, like, lose monetization because then I, can't pay rent. With only a couple of minutes left, though, in the stream, let's turn it over to rapid-fire questions. Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two. We only have a couple of minutes left. That'll be a pretty good way to round out today's stream. Somebody wants season 14. Yeah, we can totally end on the island. But yeah, show me what you got. Give me some rapid-fire questions. Pay me rent. Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to get in trouble with the guy from Spider-Man. No way, no how. Where do you watch Ninjago for free? Link in the description. Some Ninjago fans put together a Google Drive with a lot of Ninjago episodes on it. That's basically for anyone. Least favorite element? Ooh, least favorite? I don't know. I mean, nature seems pretty hit or miss, I guess. I don't really have a least favorite element, but that was the first one that came to mind. Jay or Cole? Definitely Cole. Pixel versus Nelson. Pixel would win, unless Nelson had a power. Who knows? Favorite season 12 minifigure. I really like Avatar Jay, like the superstar rockin' Jay. That's a good look for Jay. He looks good like that. Do I believe in ghosts? Yeah, I'd say so. I've seen some spooky stuff in my day. Have I seen the Suicide Squad? Yes, I've watched that movie at least 7-8 times now. I'm excited for the Blu-ray to come out. I've seen that movie a lot. Probably my favorite movie that I've seen this year, honestly. Let's see. Do I use r/Ninjago memes? I do not. I'm not super active over on Reddit. Clutch Powers or Dareth? Oh man, that's like asking me to choose between like a rotten banana and like a something else. I don't know. I guess Clutch Powers is better. It's like, look at these two awful people. Which one's better? Don't know. I'd say Clutch Powers is a little better though. Clutch Powers at least got a movie. Waffle versus Dareth. I don't know. That's again. It's like who would win that fight? It could go either way. Wu versus Emperor Garmadon. Wu. We've seen them fight briefly, but maybe Garmadon if he was at full power. Just my thoughts on that. What if Lloyd never left the Never Realm? Then Ninjago would be a very different series. Could be fun though. Maybe he could end up with Akita. Who knows? Is Kai the most angry ninja? Yes, indeed, he is. Pancakes or waffles? I do prefer waffles, especially Belgian waffles. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Let's answer one more question before we wrap things up today. One more, though. That's a good one. Yeah, let's end with that one. Do I collect any Marvel sets? Not at the moment. I've bought Marvel sets before, like Lego Marvel sets. I've gotten a few of them before. I do have the Marvel collectible minifigure series. I completed that, the most recent one. And I am planning on getting maybe a few of those new Infinity Saga sets. I really like the Guardians ship set. That one looks really nice. So I might get that one here in the near future. Don't know for sure, though. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and wrap things up today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Some of you guys have started the end of the stream hug tradition. Everybody just spams the word hug in the chat. We can totally do that. I'll put it in there twice. How about that? This is our streaming schedule. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. And with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for this stream here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. We'll be back. We'll be back same time tomorrow for another edition of this new series of streams. And hopefully you guys look forward to that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for you guys hanging out in the chat. Thanks to all that asked questions. Thanks to those that donated. And thank you so much for being here. It helps out the channel a lot. I'm going to go back to making more videos. I'm going to get back to work, but I will see you guys once again tomorrow, same time. You guys have been a terrific audience. I'll see you later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching.